What's going on? I hope you're having a great day like I am. And today we're gonna talk about Ashwagandha, baby. I figured because Ashwagandha is getting a lot more popular now, and I have some experience taking it over a good amount of time, that I can kind of give my input whether or not maybe it's fit for you to take it, or maybe if it's something you haven't committed to, if you should. There are videos online that can explain it better than I can, but essentially once you take ashwagandha, the cortisol in your body, and cortisol is the natural stress hormone, gets lowered. So it just lowers your anxiety or stress level. And I actually have some right here. These are gummies that I got from CVS. I haven't actually opened this one yet, I just finished another bottle. But these, 300 milligrams, you take 2 before bed every night. Easy stuff, nothing crazy. Now, I first heard of ashwagandha on TikTok, and the main reason I wanted to take it was not because of the stress factor. I don't have a lot of stress in my life. It was because apparently it could boost your testosterone. And I did more research into it, and it wasn't just people trying to sell you on it. There are a lot of studies that say ashwagandha can boost your testosterone. And I'm gonna try and link some of those studies in the description, if I remember. And because of that kind of push with the gym that people want to take ashwagandha, that's like the main reason they're taking it. It was like, let's cycle ashwagandha with creatine and just grind it out for a couple months. Side note, I am on creatine too. That could be a good video. I'll have to remember that. And the idea behind running creatine with ashwagandha when you're working out is so you get the benefit of being stress-free in the gym and just focusing on working out and nothing else. And also plus, the testosterone boost is nice touch. And I think I was expecting to be a lot more focused. I felt like if there wasn't like stress around going to the gym and whatever's going on in my life, I could just focus, because that's what everybody else was saying on TikTok. You take some ashwagandha, you go to the gym and you focus, and it's great. For me, that wasn't really the case. For me, it was just like, I was so calm when I was working out, and plus, as I was working out, I was also releasing cortisol, that it was almost like the ashwagandha was kind of like stopping me from being intense in my workout. It was like preventing me from pushing myself too hard, because I didn't have any incentive to. And in my first cycle of ashwagandha, I was using pre-workout, and the pre-workout also didn't really help. I just kept feeling super unmotivated during my workout. I just felt like nothing really mattered. After every exercise, I just felt so relaxed. I just didn't have that focus or energy these people on social media were saying you'd get. Additionally, people were saying that you could get improved sleep off this. I do agree with that. I will say, because of what I said before with the cortisol being lowered, your sleep quality will improve after a few weeks. Once your body just keeps taking it over and over, you will fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer, and you will feel more restful when you do wake up. The thing these people don't acknowledge is that you naturally release cortisol, again, the stress hormone. After each exercise, your body releases a little bit of cortisol, and the main function of ashwagandha is to relieve you of cortisol. So after each workout, I'd take some ashwagandha, and I would just be so tired. I'd just be super sluggish, and it would just be awful. The other thing I want to mention is people say when you're on it for too long, you shouldn't be on it for more than a month. That's what people say, and that's also what I'm saying. Because after you start taking it for more than a few weeks at a time, you kind of feel nothing.
Okay, I included these TikToks just so you know I didn't make that up. These two are really cringe. Ashwagandha will not make you cringe. This guy's chill though, so yeah.
You're not like a zombie necessarily. It's just that things don't faze you at all. And I don't think that's healthy. I was on ashwagandha the first time. I took it for a crazy amount of time. I took it for like a month and a half. And I shouldn't have done that. After a while, it was like I just go to school, go to work, go home, wake up, rinse and repeat, and I had no feeling toward it whatsoever. Like, I was indifferent to everything. Like, that's not to say you don't feel joy off of it. Like, I still laughed and whatever, but you don't have, how do I say this? You don't really have emotions to like doing things. You don't feel a certain way about having to do something. I'd go to work pretty clear-headed, not really thinking, oh, this is gonna suck. I'd go to school in the first period and instead of thinking, oh man, I'm worried about this test, I'd just be like, oh, okay, I just took the test, whatever. You're very indifferent to everything. That's probably the best word I can use. And it kind of did get a little bit scary. I remember past like the 6-week mark, I just felt like nothing. I felt nothing. Like I really didn't feel anything. It was like nothing really. I'm not saying I was depressed, but it just felt like there was no weight to literally anything, which was good because I had my midterms at the time, so I had to kind of not focus too much on that. But at the same time, it was like I couldn't really feel who I was. It's like I was just living, like I was just an organism on this earth. Now I know that might intrigue some people, and people are gonna be like, oh, that sounds great, I really want to do that. I hate my life. But for me, kind of coming out of that it felt great because I felt like I had more energy and I had just become myself again, like I returned to form. And I don't think numbing yourself with ashwagandha is the move either. If you have stress in your life, like an egregious amount of stress, I could definitely understand. Or like if you were like me and you have a lot of tests coming up, you're stressing out about work, your family, whatever. Yes, yeah, I understand, take it, do that. But if you're just like going to the gym and you just want something to boost your test, I would just say eat more meat. Or at the very least, if you do want to take it, just don't take it for a prolonged amount of time. Cycle it week on, week off. So to wrap up this video, here's a little pros and cons list that I'm gonna make. So for pros, you have that benefit of increased testosterone, low cortisol, so little to no stress, increased sleep quality. As for cons, you have sluggishness, detachment from self, and maybe detachment from money too, because this stuff is kind of expensive, at least where I got it. I can't say I recommend it to everybody just because everyone's different with how much stress they have in their life and what their goals are. But if you do go to the gym and maybe you do have some stress in your life, you could try it out. I mean, there's no harm in trying it. Now, if you're looking to buy this, I'm not sponsored yet. But I got this at CVS. It's a pretty hefty bottle too. It's 300 milligrams. You take 2 each night. Yeah, good bang for your buck. This was cheap. The first one I bought wasn't cheap. This one was cheap. This was like 13 bucks. But yeah, thank you again so much for spending your time with me. And keep on rocking in the free world, dude. Yeah. Amen. See ya.